Welcome back to Switched to Linux. So we are going to have another look at a quick distro review today. And what we're going to do is I'm just going to have a quick look at Manjaro Budgie. And the reason is this computer here, which is my variable media computer, I'm going to build out a build for this computer. And so hopefully for about a month or so, then we'll be running on that, and then I'll be able to tell you after a month's use what do I really think of it. You know, 'cause I don't really have time to sit here and work with the distros for a long period of time to do a comprehensive review, and that's exactly why I do quick views or quick looks rather than comprehensive reviews. Now, I'm a little out of my element on this one because I generally stay in the Debian family. And so for me to jump over to Manjaro, which is more of an Arch family, I'm going to be a fish out of water for a little bit here, but we'll see what happens. Okay, so the goal today is just going to be to get the thing, look at the thing in a virtual box, just have a look at what I think of it right away, see what applications, and then I'll probably tell you a little bit about what I'd like to do with it. So, of course, here's Manjaro's webpage, manjaro.org. So officially, I believe they have XFCE and KDE. Oh, and there's a GNOME. So those are kind of your default desktop environment versions. And of course, if you come down to the community releases, you can grab a variety of different things. So we have Budgie, we have Cinnamon, we have Deepin, i3, LXDE, LXQT, Mate. So why am I running with Budgie? Well, generally this computer back here, despite I love Cinnamon for my production computers, this is not actually a production computer for me. It is a media computer, which generally has multi-purpose. So if you see my actual office setup, I actually have 3 computers. I have one here that's out of view. I have this one you can see, and I have another one that's behind me that when I'm recording videos, I co-opt the monitor so it doesn't look like there's another computer. So I basically work over the course of my day with 3 computers. And one runs Mac, one runs Linux, and one runs Windows. So as I'm getting work done throughout the day, I'm literally on all 3 major systems right off the, as I'm working day in and day out. So the middle computer, which is the main Linux computer over here, what this guy does is it will play any media, any brief internet searches will get done over there, some file interactions. It's generally where I essentially do YouTube, so I'm replying to YouTube comments. I'm going to run Kodi on it. So there's just a lot of different things that I will do with this computer. So it's kind of a variety computer. It's just usually main focus, I just generally refer to it as the media PC. So that's what we're going to do with it. So I'm not a huge fan of running Cinnamon on that particular computer. I will if I need to. Kitty wants to come up. Hello people, use Manjaro, it rocks. All right, so the kitty endorses Manjaro. Good to know. And so I usually use a KDE over there, but I want to experiment. And the times that I've looked at Budgie in the past, I thought that Budgie looks like a pretty cool distro to play around with. And so that's why I want to use this as a media PC for a while. Just have a look, learn a little bit more about the Arch system, get a chance to play around with Manjaro, and pretty much get things set up in such a way that that I can work with it and get some experience not only on the Arch systems but also on on alternative desktop environments. Okay, so here we are. Now this is not obviously the build I'm going to be running over here. This is just a quick installation into a virtual box so I can have a quick look at it. Of course, if you've seen some of my other Budgie videos in the past, then we have our menus over here, and I do not recall. I think they have specific names for all of these menus over here, but we have applets. So we have a calendar. We have our video stuff. This video and input and output stuff is, I think, going to be fairly useful as I'm working on this, because that's one of the things that if I log in, for example, to Big Daddy Linux Friday night show, and I'll get on there and chat, it's usually on this computer. And one of the things I always have to do is mess around with all the audio settings. It'd be really neat if I can just jump right over here and just click into which system I have set up. So I'm looking forward to playing around with that. Of course, we have our notifications panel over here, and let's see, there's settings. I thought there was another settings panel over here somewhere too. I have not looked at this. I installed this, and then I I ran the updates on it. I thought there were more updates. Maybe they took them out. I really don't know. Or are they here? I don't know. We'll figure this guy out as the week goes on. So anyway, here's our basic settings. We have some styles, icons. Right away, if you know me, you know I'm probably not going to like these icons, which I really don't. And so I can jump back and forth between different icons. I'm just kind of seeing what we have here to work with. Of these, I think I might like these ones best. I don't know. Cursors. I actually like the Breeze cursors. Those are pretty nice. And then this panel over here is just kind of controlling your main setup. I'm not sure if I want to go with a light theme or a dark theme on this or not. But we'll experiment, see what we have everywhere throughout. Ooh, definitely don't like that one. Kind of like the default. Alright, so we'll kind of keep that. Desktop icons, yes, I like desktop icons. If you know me, you know that. So we got that. We can turn things on. So what I'm really liking right out of the box here, seeing stuff, is it's really easy to find the setups, and it looks like I can do a lot of setup here. Keep that on. Yep, so everything there I like. Fonts, we'll just keep those. I'm liking what I see right now. Button layout, standard, good. All right, one thing I'm gonna probably want to change is the bar up at the top is kind of giving me kind of like the Unity / Mac type feel. I really kind of want a taskbar, so it looks as though I can create new panels, and I'll either create new panels, or I'll move this one, or I'll just do something to give me a taskbar across the bottom so I can quickly jump between things. And of course, I've never actually done that. So okay, we got a bottom panel. Let's see what we got. So we got a menu, and I don't really care. The menu's fine at the top. What I eventually might want to do, I don't know. I might actually just leave it off for now. And what I might end up doing is installing a dock and then figuring out where do I want the dock to sit. So with that perspective in mind, I might just do that. I don't know. Maybe I'll just try it like this without having a task manager view and see if that really gets in my way or not. Being as that on this particular computer, I rarely have a lot of stuff going back and forth anyway. So I don't know. I might just kind of stick with that how it is. Alright, let's see. What else is there? There's auto start stuff. Alright, so I launched the screensaver and locker program. Okay. Manjaro hello. Firefox theme utility. Okay. Okay. Well, there's some various things we can look at there. Alright, as far as software out of the box, let's see. So, accessories. We have a nice user's guide there. I have no idea why HP device managers are everywhere. It's like HP gives me like catatonic state stuff. I want to get rid of that. Education software. We have Libre Math. We have Steam for games. I might actually play with that a little bit. I have a friend that does a lot of Steamy stuff, and I'll see if he wants to play with it and see if there's anything there. Let's see. SSH server, Empathy Meeting, Firefox, Steam, BitTorrent. Alright, let's look at what the calendar is here. Okay, it's a calendar. Shocking. Where'd that calendar come from? Alright, anyway, let's see. Full LibreOffice suite, icon browser, Presario, we have videos, okay, print settings. Is this the same settings I had before? Yes, that is the same settings I had before. When you first load it up, you get this nice launch screen, which is pretty nice, which you can turn off down here. So overall, it looks like it's a pretty nice system out of the box. One thing I'm going to want to do is, I like the menu. Actually, I like the sound effects it has too. Let's have a look at some of the software I might want to install. So is there a search function? There is a search function. One thing, I'm going to want to install VLC. All right, let's go ahead and do that. I like installing Kodi over here. Good. I will probably need Skype because I use that for some business applications. Nope, no Skype. Well, there's Skype web plugin. I might just have to download a package for that one. As much as I hate Microsoft. Let's see. I did not see GIMP. Let's see. GIMP. Let's see what else I have over here. Do Rhythm Box. And oh, you know what? I need more web browsers. All right, so there we are. Oh, you know the last thing I want to install. I do want to install ChiroDoc. All right, so pretty much that's what I'm going to do when I get to building this on the actual computer. Is I'm just going to want to run this package of programs. Then I'm going to set up a dock, and I'm not sure which dock or like where I'm going to put the dock. I don't know if I want to put it on the top, if I can, with the bar up there. On my Debian system, it's over on the right side. I kind of like it over there on the right, but if I can do the top and overlay it on top of this dock, I might just go ahead and do that. I don't know. So we're going to go ahead and download here. Let's go ahead and, well, that's working. Let's see about what type of backgrounds I have. Okay, so I can do a lock screen and a background separately. All right. So it looks like I'm just kind of getting some of the default backgrounds. Let's see if I have something that says Manjaro. Okay, there's a Manjaro, there's a Budgie. Let's see what that one looks like. Because life never sits still. All right. That's pretty cool. I kind of like that one. Hard call. There's actually quite a number of really nice backgrounds here to choose from. That one's pretty nice too. All right, I think I'm going to stick with that one for now, at least. Let's have a look at other settings here. So, very much like the GNOME panel, which is what I would expect. Something I might actually experiment with. Let's see. Is there anything on here I actually have online accounts for? Media Center. Nah. That's interesting because there is a Media Center in here. Okay, so I can load up some IMAP and SMTP accounts. I might do that. I don't have any other of those accounts that I might want to link. But anyway, let's go ahead and do that. Let's see. Pull this open. Let's go ahead and commit that one. All right, let's go ahead and set up our configuration here. Let's see. Configuration, let's do top. I'd like to put it at the top, but I don't want the panel to auto hide it. Of course, I might have to figure out how to do that, or if I can't, then what I'll end up doing is I'm just going to move the dock somewhere else. Like I said, I don't mind putting on the side, or I might actually just run it on the bottom and just not put a panel on the bottom is what I might do. All right, so it looks like out of the box, the system's going to work pretty good. Let's see if it can find my network servers here, because that's something that I'm wondering if SMB is not available on here. Let's see, Windows Network. Okay, are we loading? So it looks like I'm going to have to fight with the networking out of the box. That looks to me like I'm going to have to do that a little bit. It should be finding. Let me actually just go automatically to it. Okay. So it looks like I can connect to it. It's just not finding it automatically. All right, that's good to know. So we have a dock functioning. The software that I want to have is installed. Let's see, there's Steam, there's Chromium, Midori. Midori's kind of hit and miss. That may or may not work well for me. I don't know. There's Thunderbird. And then I'm trying to think if I want to run a lot of extra email on this or not. Usually this computer doesn't do a lot with email, so I might just keep Thunderbird as the only system on there. There's Kodi, there's Rhythmbox. Let's have a look at this real quick. Make sure Kodi works. All right, good. I hate this theme for Kodi, but it works. Okay, so exit that. All right. So it looks like out of the box, I mean, initially the system seems to work pretty well. It's fairly snappy, especially for being on a virtual box right now. It's driving me crazy that I thought there used to be, or maybe it's a different version, a settings panel on this as well. But I'm guessing that maybe just not on Manjaro. I'm not sure. If somebody happens to know for sure, let me know. Or am I just going crazy? I might just be going crazy, which is, you know, for me, always a distinct possibility. See if there's any other settings I want to look at here. All right. Out of the box. All right, so this is going to be the system that I use for about the next month. So in a few days, when I have this guy set up all the way, then I'll do a video kind of detailing what I did, how it's functioning so far, and then, you know, in a few weeks, unless this is like a total bomb or something, in a few weeks, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the top 5 things I really like about it, maybe the top 5 things I don't, and if I do any solid customization. And this will give me a chance to experiment with Budgie a little bit, see how things work, and just kind of get a feel for the system itself. Again, it's going to be a learning curve for me because I'm not used to the Arch system. So you know, help me out a little bit there if I need it. But for the most part, I shouldn't have a hard time digging through and getting the help that I need. It looks like out of the box, I don't imagine I'm going to have any real issues. And from people's comments back about Manjaro, I think that I should kind of enjoy the experience, and I'm looking forward to learning a new system here. But overall, for my quick view, I think this just looks like a nice system to work with. I like the Budgie seems very modern, but it's not GNOME. I might have the same criticism of it not being able to edit it or customize it quite as much, but I don't know. We'll see. See what happens when I run my final videos. And I'm definitely going to have to do something different with that dock up at the top. Is not going to work well. So this is nice. It's giving me some nice pop-ups with, you know, in this case, the kernels are looking to get updated. You have the update manager up here at the top. So when I first installed the thing that, let's see, okay, that's good. When I first installed the computer, then you can click up here, and then this will go to your updates. And then you can see if there's any system updates over there. Here's everything that's installed. Here's your repositories. Looks like I may not, at least not from this screen. I'm not sure I can add repositories directly in the directly in the GUI. So if you can, you know, let me know. Your application and accessibility workout. Okay, that's neat to know. All right, so there's that. I'd have to play with that a little bit. If I can. Die, please. Go away. Go away. Apparently it doesn't want to go away. Close. Close. There you go. Now it went away. Alright, let's see what we're using CPU-wise. Okay, we're using actually quite a bit more memory than I would like, but that's okay. And I'll let you guys know if this is a problem. Understand, the computer that's over here is 6 gigs of RAM, so the operating system here is taking 2/3 of the memory. I'll let you know if that causes a problem or not. It's kind of hard to tell inside the VirtualBox, so I'll reserve any comment for that. But maybe tonight I'll be working on installing this directly onto the computer so that we have it. Actually, I'm going to be installing it onto a flash drive is what I'm going to do. So that is Budgie. That is my experiment. So look forward in the next couple of days to a video where I actually unveil the build that I created, and hopefully I can get some recording working. That's actually the other thing I didn't install is OBS or Simple Screen Recorder, just something to record video on top of it. So I need to do that as well, and then I'll install GIMP and set up some of the media servers and, you know, see how it works. I'm looking forward to it. So thanks for watching, folks. This is just a real quick look at Manjaro Budgie. It's a community build on Manjaro, and I'm a little bit out of my element on this one, but that's all right. That's how you learn. You get out of your element, you dive right on in, and you learn some new stuff. That's the way we want to do it. So thanks for watching. If you would like to help support what we're doing, you can go to switchtolinux.com/support, learn how you can help support the channel. Thanks for watching, and I hope that you enjoy switching to Linux.